Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient. Our stories are brilliant. We are resilient.
Welcome to the Courage Checklist. I'm your host, Jennifer Chambers. Courage. We all want it. What are the things in our lives that we need courage to tackle? How do you find the guts to get the glory? How do you do the things you've always really wanted to do or be? You make the list. You check it off. It sounds simple, but actually doing the hard stuff, the soul-deep stuff, it's not always easy. Find inspiration, ideas, and companions here who also keep trying no matter what. Let's talk about what's on our lists, from giant dream to tiny wish. We share stories of triumph, struggle, joy, and yes, failure, but we keep going together. What's on your list? Welcome to the Courage Checklist, the podcast that empowers you to embrace your passions, overcome obstacles, and bring your dreams to life. I'm your host, Jennifer Chambers, and today we're diving into the transformative power of writing a nonfiction book using the Nonfic 30 course that I've written. I'm going to do a free 30-day boost of this course where I'll have free prompts every day for the next 30 days. I think is really, really interesting to explore your life using the format of writing a book about it. So, I know that's what I do, but why should you consider writing a nonfiction book? This course, it's a 30-day plan to guide you through the process of writing your book, which breaks it down into these manageable tasks for each day. And there are several compelling reasons to write this kind of a book. Whatever age you are in your life, you haven't got there by learning something or being excited about something or having experiences that have taught you something that you could share with others. You have unique insights and experiences that can inspire and educate others who are seeking guidance in your area of expertise. Your book really can make a meaningful difference in their lives. Now, the second reason, writing a nonfiction book can provide you with a platform to establish yourself as an authority in your field. It can enhance your professional reputation, and it can open doors to different and new opportunities for you. Whether you're an entrepreneur or a coach or a professional in any industry, a well-written book can position you as a thought leader and attract new clients or career advancements. But it's not just about professional benefits, even if you're not a professional, quote unquote, in a field. Writing a nonfiction book also has immense personal rewards. If you're writing a memoir type of book, it allows you to reflect on your own journey, kind of explore your thoughts and experiences in reverse. And as you write it, you learn how sharing your story with the world can become a powerful act of self-expression and self-discovery. Now, let's talk a little bit about how the Nonfic 30 course works. It's a comprehensive 30-day plan designed to guide you through the entire process of writing a first draft of a nonfiction book. I say first draft because, of course, it would be a little bit nuts, even with AI, to imagine writing your entire book and editing it and having it be perfect within 30 days. It's possible. I've done so a few times, but it's best if you treat that as a draft, and then you have a lot more control over how your final project looks. Each day of these 30 days, you'll have specific tasks and different activities to complete. So this includes stuff, it's not hard. A lot of people, when they tell me that this is one of their number one things on their bucket list or their courage checklist, writing a book, And they just think of it as a monumental task that is just the hardest thing they can think about actually completing. But that's why I designed this, because I've written a lot of nonfiction books. And I haven't written memoir particularly, but I'm actually working on that right now. So I have a lot of experience in writing nonfiction. And for me, I'll share with you the way that works the best. I like working this way, each day having specific tasks and activities to complete. This includes stuff like brainstorming and outlining and writing chapters, and a first stab at revising the manuscript. Using a course like this provides structure and support to keep you motivated and accountable throughout the journey. And I do it in I like these bite-sized things you can do each day so it isn't so onerous. I called it microdosing creativity the other day, and I liked that. One of the benefits of writing your nonfiction book is the impact it has on your audience. Your words have the power to inspire and educate and transform other people. Your book can become a trusted resource for others. It can provide guidance. It can help others get insights or solutions to their challenges. And it's a way to make a lasting impact, or even leave a legacy in the case of memoir. Furthermore, writing this nonfiction book, it can also be a catalyst for personal growth and self-confidence. It takes courage to put your ideas and experiences out into the world, but doing this allows you to step into your authenticity and embrace your unique voice. It's a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. In the Nonfic 30 course, we emphasize the importance of courage and following your passions and dreams. Writing a nonfiction book is a testament to your bravery and your willingness to share your story with the world. It's about embracing your unique voice and making a difference through your words. I thought it would be helpful to give you guys some examples of 5 different people who wrote their books and made an impact on both themselves and other people's lives. I'm going to start with Michelle Obama. Of course, Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of the United States, is also a writer. She wrote her memoir, Becoming, which became a global bestseller. It not only provided readers with an intimate glimpse into her life and her experiences, but it also inspired millions of people around the world. It solidified her status as a respected and influential figure, and it allows her to continue advocating for causes she's passionate about, and it empowers others through her words. I can testify it's a really meaningful and important book. Now, the next person I want to feature is, I spoke about her actually in the last episode, Brené Brown. Brené Brown is a research professor and an author. She's written several nonfiction books, including The Gifts of Imperfection, which is the one that I started with, and the book Daring Greatly. Through her books, her programs, and her speaking, Brown has transformed lives of countless people. She explores topics like vulnerability and shame and resilience. Her work sparked a global movement, and she's made a profound impact on people's understanding of personal growth and their emotional well-being and authentic connections as all being very important and meaningful things that you can pursue. The third book that I want to feature is the book Educated by Tara Westover. Wow, this one is just fascinating. Her memoir, Educated, Tara Westover's memoir, it talks about her journey from growing up in her strict and isolated household in rural Idaho, and eventually she was able to earn a PhD from Cambridge University. Oh, it's just chilling the read. There's a lot of very harrowing scenes in it, and she's a great writer. The book not only got a whole lot of critical acclaim, but it resonated with so many readers worldwide. Her story had the messages of self-discovery and resilience and the power of education, and it's inspired so many others to overcome their own adversity and pursue their dreams and seek knowledge despite their own challenging circumstances. So by Tara showcasing her background, she was able to use that as a mirror to help other people look at their own. Next, I have Trevor Noah. He's a comedian, obviously, and a TV host. Trevor Noah wrote his memoir, Born a Crime, which recounts his experiences growing up in South Africa during apartheid. This book became a really quick bestseller, and it provided readers with his unique perspective on race, identity, and social issues. His memoir not only established him as a respected author, but also allowed him to expand his influence beyond comedy, using his platform to discuss important topics, and it helped him promote understanding and empathy. The last person I'm going to talk about today is Cheryl Strayed. Cheryl Strayed's memoir, Wild, talks about her solo hike along the Pacific Crest Trail. She uses it as a way to reflect on healing and self-discovery. This book resonated with readers, particularly in my corner of the world, in inspiring them to embark on their own journeys of self-reflection and personal growth. I like hiking, but I'm not going to go that far. Her memoir not only propelled her into the literary spotlight worldwide, but it also led to a very successful career as a writer, speaker, and advocate for embracing the wildness within yourselves and finding strength in your own vulnerability. All these examples are highlights of how writing nonfiction books empowered these people to share their stories and inspire others and make a significant impact on their personal, professional, and even their societal levels. So, whether you're an expert in your field, or you have a compelling life story to tell, or you simply have a burning desire to share your knowledge, the Nonfic 30 course can help you by providing the roadmap to transform your ideas into a powerful nonfiction book. I have a few more examples of individuals who use their nonfiction books to help propel them to success. If you're a reader, you'll recognize Elizabeth Gilbert's story in her memoir, Eat, Pray, Love. Of course, it was a worldwide sensation, and it inspired readers to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery to find happiness and fulfillment. Now, this book's success not only established her as an author, but also led to so many other opportunities, speaking engagements, interviews, and ways to share her wisdom. One of my favorite authors, Malcolm Gladwell, is a journalist and a very, very thought-provoking author. He's got some incredible books called, one of my favorite is Outliers. He's also got The Tipping Point, so many different books. His works have propelled him to really the forefront of intellectual discourse, and he has got recognition now as a leading voice in fields like sociology, psychology, and business. His books have mostly all become bestsellers. Sheryl Sandberg, the chief operating officer of Facebook, wrote the nonfiction book Lean In, which was addressing issues of gender equality and women's empowerment in the workplace. This book sparked a movement. It prompted a whole lot of discussion about the challenges that women face in pursuing their careers. Her book positioned her as a prominent advocate for women's leadership and created opportunities for her to inspire change and to influence corporate culture. Another corporate book, which is particularly interesting, Timothy Ferriss's book, The 4-Hour Workweek, offers strategies for optimizing productivity and achieving a balanced lifestyle. His success led to him becoming a productivity expert. He speaks everywhere, and he hosts his own popular podcast. Susan Cain, who wrote a nonfiction book called Quiet, The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking, was something that was, quote, a game changer from things that I had read. She challenged social perceptions of introversion and extroversion. This one's been on my list. I haven't read this one yet, but I know that it has resonated with millions of people. And I would characterize myself as an extroverted introvert, if that makes sense. I like to have time to speak out, but it takes me a long time to come up with my thoughts, kind of by myself. So I think this one will be particularly interesting, and I appreciate her perspective. So all these people were able to use their books as platforms to share what they know about. It helped them start conversations, and it helped them build successful careers. These books help these people leverage their influence and bring them more recognition. Their stories demonstrate how writing a nonfiction book can help open doors, and you could create new opportunities you didn't even know existed. You could make a lasting impact that you can't even conceive of now. hope you'll join me on this journey of courage, self-expression, and growth as we explore the way your knowledge can demonstrate how writing a nonfiction book opens doors, creates opportunities, and could enable other people to make a lasting impact based on what you write. I'll be starting these Instagram stories with a nugget of knowledge each day, and you can play along and choose your own adventure. Regardless, I think there's a lot of meaning in your life, in all of our lives, whether we recognize it or not. And that's one of my favorite things about writing. You are able to recognize, glimpses of your own brilliance simply by living. You've acquired the knowledge, the experiences, and the interests to craft a good book. I really encourage you to give it a try by using my system or doing it any other way that works for you. I just wanted to give this free resource because I think it's so important for everyone to be able to explore something in that way. As always, please rate and review our show. It helps us so much more than you can imagine. Feel free to catch up with me on Instagram, or you can follow me at The Courage Checklist or at Jennifer_Byers_Chambers. Have a great day and be courageous out there.
Sometimes we have to start over. Sometimes we have to fight back. Sometimes it's all too much. Lost inside the black. Our stories are brilliant.